Everyone is complaining that the prices of products have increased. And I'll tell you today about the worst thing that you can do during such a period. If you think about it, let's say you had 10,000 shillings in 2022 and you saved it in the bank. Right now, the price of fuel is close to 200. At that time, it was 140 shillings. So it has literally increased over close to 40-50%. And if you had put your money in the bank, it would have eroded. You would have been able now to buy maybe 50 liters, and yet that time you would buy 70. So your money is losing value. And people will tell you, what should you do when your money is losing value? You should invest in stocks. True. But now, think about it. In 2022, Safaricom was trading at around 25 shillings. Right now, this year 2026, it is at 29 shillings. Marginal increase or nothing. Think about a share like Kenya Re. It was at maybe 2-3 shillings. Right now, 2-3 shillings. Still the same. But there are certain stocks, for example, Stanbic Bank. It was maybe at around maybe 90. Right now, it's close to 300. Think about other shares like NCBA. It was around 25. Right now, it's close to 90 shillings. So what does this mean? During time of investing and investing in stocks, always look for companies which are growing, which are trying to branch into new markets. Don't just buy any company, especially these big companies which are just, they have already got their big profits and done all that. They don't have so much motivation to grow their profits. And also, as much as they might have motivation to grow their profits, they might not be able to increase it so much. For example, if Safaricom maybe was making around, let's say 1 million per year, it would be easy for it to take it to 2 million. But right now it makes close to 70 billion. Making another, doubling that profit is close to impossible. Trust me. Taking from 50 billion to 100 billion is next to impossible. It's not easy. But if they were earning small money, then they would double it, triple it easily. So when you're buying stocks, especially remember in your mind that you're trying to beat inflation. You want this money to be helpful to you in the future and in the long-term future. So don't buy stocks which will not move. And again, here's where the risk comes. For you to be able to see stocks that will move, these are growth stocks which most of the time they might even look a bit risky. You have to buy shares which have that long-term plan. People who are trying to branch into new markets, they're trying to do new things. Not companies which are just happy with their customer base as is. Also, you need to diversify. Buy things like Bitcoin. Currently, Bitcoin is only owned by maybe around 10% of people. The prices will go up and down over the short term, but in the long term, the price will really go high. So 10% of the global population owns Bitcoin. In future, definitely, even if you add 10 more percent, what does it mean? The whole valuation will go to maybe $4 trillion. So it means that the opportunity in that is way, way bigger than investing in other smaller things or other things which are more stable. Think about it. You can also invest in commodities. These are like oil, gold, certain products. If you invest in them, there's a high likelihood they will rise even higher than certain companies. And that's why when you're investing, never forget in your mind that you're trying to beat inflation. The rising of prices of commodities, normal commodities, the same way we are saying the matatus have increased in pricing. You want to beat that. You want the money that you have to always be beating that. So if you're not beating that, you might be living just making losses daily. You might be saying, I'm investing in a money market, I'm investing in a certain stock. But at the end of things, the inflation is beating you in a way that you are completely making losses, and you need to be always literally working so that you make more money to be able to survive. So look for products which can actually make your money multiply faster than the inflation. And that's the only way. but the bank is a completely X. Never put your money in the bank to just be sitting there. It has to be working for you. You'd rather even make a loss while trying to chase how to beat the inflation than letting it sit in the bank.